Here comes 3 ways to overcome loss, which you will experience if you haven't already. So it's cool to know ways to get through it. Loss can, of course, lead to heartbreak, which is actually a serious condition that is even known to kill people. In the medical community, it's known as cardiomyopathy. And it's when grief is so strong that it afflicts our heart and changes its actual behavior. The heart takes the brunt force of the loss and then decides how much it can take, and the rest it leaves to the lungs. So stuck grief from loss gets stuck in our lungs. People who have experienced great loss and haven't resolved it yet can get things like asthma and other respiratory issues. It can also lead to a zapping of our energy. So here are 3 initial ways to cope with a loss. First, don't suppress your emotions. The suppression of our emotions is actually the root cause of disease, according to traditional Chinese medicine. So what you want to do is let the pain actually pass through you. Accept it in a sense of loving surrender. No matter what the question is, love is actually the answer. No matter what the circumstances, love is the solution. No matter what the game board looks like, love is the best strategy. And so just accept that loss, let it pass through you. That could take some time. Do it lovingly, knowing that you are guided and you are loved by a power much greater than you can even fathom. Second, honor and even adopt the traits that you loved about that person you lost. Take on their laugh, their smile, their cool way of looking at the world, whatever it was that you loved. Let it live through you. That could be the great lesson of the loss, that it was always within you. And that leads us directly into the 3rd way to overcome grief and loss: to be grateful for the memories and lessons. The old cliche is true, which is why they often become cliches, and that is, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. That's where we learn the lessons we're here to learn. Otherwise, we're just putting off our classes. You want to go head into it and learn what there is to learn. And remember, you don't want to fear a broken heart. You want to embrace it. After all, the cracks are what let the light in. And they also let a new light out. And then once we make these attitude shifts, there are also certain physical forms we can do to clear the residue of grief from our lungs and our heart. And I've just completed this course over at Club Qigong. Basically, it's the ancients' cure for heartbreak. It's the course on clearing grief from the lungs. Click the link in my bio to find out how the ancients cured a broken heart. And when you get one course at Club Qigong, you get access to all the courses. So while you're clearing the grief from your lungs, you can also get fit.